All right, so today we're going to break down what is basically a masterclass in modern family drama. Seriously, this story has it all: creative parenting, a little bit of blackmail, and that classic tug of war between a parent who's worried sick and a teenager who just wants what they want. Let's get right into this showdown because it is hilarious. And our story kicks off with this single line, just pure, unfiltered regret from a dad. I think a lot of parents out there know exactly this feeling. It's that moment you realize, you know what? Maybe, maybe sharing my grown-up problems with my kid was a huge mistake. Okay, so here's the sap. This dad, Jamal, he's stressed, like really stressed. He's worried about bills, just trying to provide for his family. And in this moment of weakness, he decides to open up to his daughter. He's probably just looking for a little sympathy, a little "I get it, Dad." But what he gets instead, well, it is something else entirely. And boom, there it is, the response. It's just immediate whiplash. The conversation goes from, "Dad, I hear your deep financial worries," straight to, "So, you got 20 bucks for some wings?" I mean, the disconnect is just, wow. You can practically hear Jamal's brain fizzling out trying to compute what just happened. Okay, so if asking for wing money wasn't bad enough, this is the moment his daughter, Armani, just completely crosses the line. A line every kid knows you don't cross. She doesn't just ask again. She hits him with his first name, Jamal. Oh yeah, that is a power move, and it changes everything. And just like that, Dad's frustration just boils over. This is not about bills anymore. It's not even about wings. It's about respect. It's about a line that was just stomped all over. And his reaction? Pure, unfiltered, "Did you really just say that to me?" Shock. So this next part really shows us where this whole thing just went completely off the rails. What started as a dad just trying to vent spirals into this huge argument. And it's all because they are living in two totally different realities. I mean, look at this. This is the classic disconnect, right? On one side, you've got the dad, Jamal, and his adult brain is all about long-term consequences. The lights are going to get cut off. But then you have his daughter, and she's just living in the now. Her logic? Yeah, but they're not getting cut off tonight. It's just a total clash of how they see the world. And then comes the final blow. I mean, this is rough. She doesn't just brush off his worries. She actually mocks him for being vulnerable. She boils his heartfelt concerns down to blah, blah, blah. She took the fact that he opened up to her and threw it right back in his face. For any parent, that's gotta be the absolute peak of disrespect. So, this is where things get really interesting. She knows she's losing the argument, so what does she do? She changes tactics completely. It's no longer a shouting match. Now it's a covert operation, and her weapon of choice is a single, perfectly aimed text message. And look at this text. This is a pro gamer move right here. She found his one secret weak spot, a birthday surprise for her mom, and she just goes for the jugular. And the emojis, the little winky face and the grin, that's just twisting the knife. She knows she's got him. It's a total checkmate. And you can just feel his reaction, can't you? It's like this mix of being absolutely furious, but also kind of impressed. He's been totally outmaneuvered. He knows he has to cave, but he also has to admit, wow, that was a clever move. He's mad, for sure, but he also realizes he's raised a pretty sharp kid. So what happens? He sends the money. He has to. She gets her wings. She won the battle. But you just know, as he's hitting send on that Cash App, the gears of parental revenge are starting to grind. Oh no, this is not over. Not even close. Okay, fast forward to the next morning. While his daughter is probably sleeping in, dreaming of those blackmail-funded wings, Dad is putting his own plan into action. And his plan? It's simple, it's old school, and it is absolutely genius. And the trap is sprung. She wakes up, and her entire world is shattered. Why? The Wi-Fi is down. Now, for any teenager today, that is a level 10 emergency. She has absolutely no clue she's just walked right into her dad's trap. And this is where you see the dad's brilliance. He doesn't just get even. He perfectly mirrors her own attitude from the day before. He takes her casual, who cares about the light bill vibe, and serves it right back to her. And that line, "Cash at me," as he walks out, oh, it's just perfect, poetic justice. So let's talk about the secret weapon here, the breaker box. For anyone who might not know, this is the main control panel for a house's electricity. Jamal didn't have to wait for the power company that actually cut them off. Nope.
He just walked over and flipped a switch. And the best part? His daughter probably has no clue what a breaker box even is, which means dad has total, absolute control.
All right, so after this epic breaker box showdown, what happens next? Well, the whole power dynamic in the house has been flipped on its head, and dad is about to lay down some new house rules. And the message is crystal clear. The free ride is over. In one genius move, Jamal took a silly fight about $20 for wings and turned it into a massive lesson on financial responsibility. From now on, she's not just going to have opinions on the bills, she's going to help pay them with her own money. And the whole thing ends with this perfect question mark. Is he actually serious about making her pay bills? Or was this whole thing just a really, really elaborate way to teach her a lesson? He leaves us, and probably his daughter, guessing. Which just goes to show, sometimes $20 for wings ends up costing a whole lot more. Like a very, very important lesson in respect.